talking to my friends? No. Okay. And I am keeping on the subtitles, mostly so that I don't have to listen to people talk over and over and over. And of all the clans that I can possibly play, I am going to play Malkavian. The female, because the male is a weird ass looking dude. I don't know what's wrong with his hair, except that maybe they shaved him really badly at the asylum. And Malkavians have obfuscates. So everybody else plays Malkavians because they're like super cool because they're so derpy. And I play Malkavians because they have obfuscate. Like an absolute heathen. The only thing that I want from here is persuasion, so I'm going to put all my dots in charisma. Oh, all of my 1 dots in charisma. Fantastic. And then I want to be able to intimidate the hell out of people, so that's 2 additional dots in intelligence. And again, with the intimidate, I get my 1 brawl and my 1 melee from picking the ninja history here, because ducks are anathema to my code of the silent killer. And then for knowledges, I'm going to go with scholarship for persuasion, and then my last dot I'm going to put in computers, because I really like to be able to hack the hack. And then obfuscates. And am I going to skip the intro? I'm not going to skip the intro. I want to watch LaCroix being a jerk. That's what I want to watch. Have I spent everything? I spent everything. Woohoo! No, I have not spent everything. Oh my goodness. Security! Pick all the locks. And enter the super, super massively long intro.
I want to show you something.
So I don't know why so many hotels in this game don't have sheets on the bed. Or motels in this case, I suppose. Does that mean that the sheets are even grosser than the actual mattresses? I basically wonder how this story came about. I'm pretty convinced. Hello? Hello. I'm pretty convinced here that these two escaped an asylum and then shacked up somewhere.
Good evening. My fellow kindred. My apologies
if you're
for
just
disrupting
joining us,
any
this is
business
the
or
incredibly
interfering
long
with
intro
prior
of Doom.
engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one.
I love
We're here because
Bloodlines.
the laws that bind our
It's my
society,
jam.
the
It's
laws
my
that are the
furry
fabric
wall.
of our existence, have been
So
violated.
I'm actually doing this because
As
Bloodlines
prince,
2 is
I am
coming
within
out
my rights
next
to
year,
grant or deny the
but
kindred of this city
you
the
know,
privilege
it's now
of
been
siring.
super delayed.
Many of you have come to me seeking permission,
Hello!
and I have endorsed some of these requests.
I are
However,
good,
the
I
accused
think.
that sits before you tonight was not refused permission.
So, in case
Indeed,
anybody is wondering, this
my
is actually
permission
my
was never
first
sought at
stream.
all.
It's not my first attempt at
caught
actually
shortly
recording
after
this,
the
but it's the
embrace
first
of
time I'm
this
streaming this, so
It pains me to
if I
announce the
sound like
sentence,
an absolute
as
turd,
up to
then you know
tonight,
why.
I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know,
But it's
the penalty
kind
for
of
this
soothing
transgression
to watch LaCroix being a
is death.
bitch. Makes me
Know
feel
that I
better.
am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
You never realize how long this intro is until there are people watching it with you.
which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred...
I really don't like Nines Rodriguez.
They shall be instructed
I
in the
really
ways of
don't
our
like him. He
kind
annoys the
and
hell
be
out of
granted
me.
the same rights.
He's the Che
Let no one
Guevara
say
of
I am
vampires, so I know
unsympathetic
that's
to the
like
plights and causes
everybody
of this
loves Che
community.
Guevara for reasons
I
that they
thank
don't
you all
even
for attending
understand.
these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
It's Gary! Yay, Gary!
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to.
You rehearsed the
if we wish
speech,
to
didn't you,
survive.
LaCroix?
When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the
Love how
well-worn
he
fabric of our
sashays
centuries-old
down
society.
the halls.
Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by
Aw.
your sire.
Thanks, Miss Max.
This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There, you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the
Yeah,
details
guys,
of your
if
labor.
I'm not replying,
I've shown you great
I am
clemency.
keeping an eye on
Prove
chat
it was more than a wasted
constantly.
gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do.
So if I'm yammering on in the background, it's just me making up the silence on my side because I feel marginally awkward and maybe it'll get better at some point. Cool, so I have a keyring. A keyring to what? What keyring? Okay, you know what, never mind. And apparently I have some light clothes. So, thank God that intro's over. That was awkward. And I'm gonna look around here. So if you haven't played Bloodlines, this is the coolest place in the world. Bloodlines is an example of how all games should look. Well, kind of. I mean, this is probably a bit dated, these weird blocky walls and stuff. But I have an option now whether or not to do the tutorial, and I'm going to go ahead and do the tutorial because the tutorial comes with a free lockpick.
Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods.
So I'm leaving the subtitles up so that I can skip most of the dialogue. You can read the subtitles and I won't immediately go through it, but the game takes a hell of a lot longer to play if you listen to them talk. So let's freak Jack out here.
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked. I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help.
Yeah, Jack. Okay. Well, okay, again, I can choose not to do the tutorial, but the tutorial comes with a free lockpick. And you only start out with $100 and the lockpick costs like $97. So I would rather have the lockpick. I'm just gonna take the tutorial.
This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones.
The voices are talking to me. It makes me very uncomfortable.
You even had a drink yet? Oh man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. Alright, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, plus your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready though, cause hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Oh, thanks, Miss Max. Appreciate it, doll. Okay. Cool.
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car. Alright. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on them, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so natural.
Casual like.
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry.
So,
okay?
this is the unofficial patch that I'm playing through, and the unofficial patch does this really creepy thing where if you're playing a Malkavian, the voices talk to you. So, if I occasionally get a little bit distracted, then it's because I have this voice talking over everything else. Yeah, okay. So, on the left-hand side is the blood pool, which is how much blood you have available. Right-hand side is your health bar. And, just a sec. What am I supposed to do with that? I can't do now. Alright, so this guy over here, I need to try and feed off of him, but I am going to give it a shot. I can't kill him. I can, but then the tutorial will just put me right back at the beginning. So the lower his blood gets, the higher my blood gets, and you can just stop at any point by pressing F again, and then he stands there all dopey. Poor little dude. Oh, shame, buddy. Jack creeps me out. He's really sexual about this
I can
stuff.
see it in your eyes. You're born again. All right, now you got the blood. You're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living. But what? Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, worthless. A cross, shut. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well...
Shots to the head and fire generally tend to kill people. This isn't exactly a new thing.
Okay, now. The fuck is this?
Temper, Jack. Ooh, look at all the stuff I can jump on. There's a car, and I can jump on the car, and on the boxes, and on the other boxes, and over here, and yay! That's what I came for. That's all I came here for, but now I've started this freaking thing, and now I'm stuck.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabat. The Sabat got wind. No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like... Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away.
This game is clanist. He has some serious pink eye. The Crow's big, beefy beefcake.
Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
Okay. If you say so. So because I am a clever bunny, I took lockpicking stuffies, so I can actually do this without using blood buff.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you? Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great.
Like I said, I'm gonna skip a lot over the dialogue because in the tutorial there's...
Let humans see you feeding.
a lot
That's why the wolf doesn't want to. It's also
of dialogue.
go juggling.
Jack likes the sound of his own
Keep our
voice.
secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your side... Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little, and you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay.
What you gotta do, so look around here.
Cool. So, I need to find a way into the computer. And this note looks relatively handy. Nice that somebody puts their computer password on a note taped to the wall. I have questions about the intelligence of these people. Apparently the voices in my head are very, very uncomfortable. I'm using a new keyboard, so it's a little bit finicky at the moment. Thanks for coming!
Robes of the Reaper. There we go. Now take that.
Okay. This looks safe, right? Can't be anything bad on the other side of this door. My knight in shining armor.
Fucking waste of... Hey, look at them potholes. Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree, that's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff. Remember what I said, don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now, make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have. And innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you
a worthless bum.
humanity. Bring you closer to that beast.
Thought you were an anarch, you jerk.
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all.
Oh, thanks,
My
Miss
favorite part,
Max.
in fact.
I appreciate it. I feel like an absolute awkward weirdo.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Don't tell me what to do, Jack. You're not my real dad. Ooh. Okay, so apparently there is a bum down here. Is that politically correct? I'm gonna eat him. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Oops, don't get up.
Not quite as good, huh? You can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can.
I really don't feel like eating
give it a
rats.
try.
But for the sake of experience here, I'm gonna go and eat a rat. So eating a rat is like eating anything else, except rats actually run away from you. It's like they can tell you're gonna eat them or something. Jerks. And now he's gonna mock me, like the turd bucket he is.
You rats. Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
If you say so.
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting. The building across from us with the garage door, there's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows, and don't let him see you. All right,
Okay.
go.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm on my way. Leave me alone, voices. Okay, so to sneak we're gonna crouch. Crouch. There we go. Like I said, this keyboard's weird. And there's a nice friend over there. There he is. Over there. There he is. Oh, friend. So we have to wait for him because he goes on a nice little patrol up this way. But then the big explodey's bad. Oops. So when you're sneaking, you have this really handy meter on your left-hand side, which tells you how close you are to things.
The Sabat, you see, they don't have them. He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that. Make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery. He is a vamp. Go get him.
So you don't exactly have to equip your fists, whatever the game says, and they are really just fists. That was easy enough. I got a tire iron. I am, however, going to equip that because that's incredibly useful and way better than using your fists on things. Again, let's stop and look at the lights. So pretty.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. All right, head down into the basement through the ground.
If you say so. So there's this thing with grates and doors and other things in this lovely glitchy game that I love so very much. And that is that most of the time these things freak out if you get too close to them and try and use them, and then you jump around in the air and the thing doesn't open and it's just chaos. And this kind of gives you an idea of what your responses can be in any situation. You have your persuasion, your seduction, and your intimidate response. Those are pretty standard. But if you are playing a Toreador, a Ventrue, or a Malkavian, you get an additional response option, which allows you to spend blood to mess with somebody's head.
Stay back. Keep your distance.
Don't tell me what to do, dude.
Now, who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
If his speech sounds kind of wooden, it's because it really actually is. This guy was added in the unofficial patch. And I'm not saying I don't like the unofficial patch. I really like the unofficial patch, but the stuff that they tried to add in terms of dialogue options with new NPCs really didn't work out very well.
Okay. Alright. This way. This will lead us up to the warehouse.
See, like, I literally just said something crazy to this random human, and he had almost no response whatsoever. So we're back to sneaking again, and this part of the game is legitimately broken. I'm not even going to try and fake this out. So I'm trying to keep my meter under 100. It's currently already at 100. This guy hasn't even turned around and looked at me yet, and I'm supposed to be able to, hey, how's it going, Bunny Poison? And I'm supposed to be able to sneak up behind this guy and kill him, but most of the time, even though he hasn't seen me, nothing happens. See, so now I can't go any further forward. As soon as I attack him, then it shows up. And this is an old problem that I thought they'd actually fixed. And then the second time you do it, you get the exclamation mark of death, which means that he's turned around and seen you before you even move. And now we're going to see if third time's a charm. It's gone red again. It's not promising. There we go. Action button came up. Woohoo! Oh, he doesn't have any loots for me. Sad.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabat's getting scattered.
Whatever you say, Jackie boy. Okay. Alright, so blood buff increases your basic cool stuff, you know, like your dex and your strength. So it makes lockpicking a whole hell of a lot easier. Not always. Some stuff is only available if you have godlike lockpicking skills. And in this case, they're going to ask me to use Allspecs to beat the snot out of this dude over here. And you know what? I'm gonna do it. Ow. Don't you hit me. There we go. That was a lot harder than it should have been. Cannot talk during combat, seriously. This game is buggy.
They're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. We'll come to an elevator around the way.
Mm-hmm.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
Okay, so there's like 3 of these rooms where they make you test your disciplines. And I can do obfuscate, because as I said, I took obfuscate. And this thing basically allows me to hide in plain sight, which makes me very happy, because you'd be surprised how much stuff you can do in this game if you can just get by without being seen. Okay, so they want me to use Demontate, which is my special ability as a Malkavian. Veil of Madness is basically just going to make this guy laugh like a lunatic, which gives me time to sneak past him. Poor bastard. And this part is a lot less intuitive. I kind of hoped that they'd fixed it already with the unofficial patch, but it's still a bit dumb. There's this mechanic that allows you to pick a thing up and then throw it, which is supposed to attract a thing's attention. It did work this time though. Yay! I don't know why it's always sardine cans. I kind of want to know who it is that's eating so many sardines.
Fucking you.
And who's leaving the cans everywhere? I think the Sabbat keep cats as pets.
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
It really won't take down a human. He's lying.
Well, I'm gonna want
He's lying a lot.
So
He's an evil, lying jerk.
Some are more. Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running.
I'm not giving you back your gun. I can sell that. Not for very much, but I can sell it. Let's try and use the gun. I suck at firearms. Shoot the box. Shoot the wall. Never shoot those bottles. Ah! I got it. Fantastic. Good to know this ammo isn't mine and I don't have to care. So I'm switching back to my tire iron because, well, because guns are stupid. A waste of everybody's damn time. So I know I should technically be like this amazing person who, you know, does all the things above board at this point, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna Auspex, and then I'm gonna beat people up. Ow. Where did the other guy go? I want to eat him. Oh, no, okay, apparently he's dead. He died and disappeared. I have questions. They both disappeared. The other guy took like 1 hit. What the hell happened? Anyway, suppose it doesn't really matter. I only came here for the lockpick.
Until the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on. Well, to be honest, you came at an inch. Now, we got every ancient... Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you gotta...
I'm keeping your gun.
Stop in at the last round. This is bar downtown here.
It is a fantastic game. Hey, Gork.
Kill you.
Cool. In for what, Lucinda? Yes, my voice is called Lucinda. But she's a bit of a bitch. I love this place. There's my Lacuna coil on the wall, and the Deb of Night. Somebody was really kind and left me blood in the fridge. I've got questions. It's a whole bunch of stuff I can... Well, I suppose I'm not actually stealing it. It's mine. Wait. Julio's. And there's some cash in here. See, $100. Now I am absolutely not going to spend that on a lockpick, but I don't have to because I went through that whole freaking tutorial for a lockpick. And I suppose the Tremere Regent couldn't be any more obtuse if he wanted to. I can pick the locks on these doors, I think. I'm just not sure I wanna. I'm gonna try anyway. Let's give it a shot. Mostly because I think in one of these rooms there's actually a research book. Is there? Is there? It's gonna make me sneak better. It's gonna make me sneak better, I think. Yay! It worked! Gruesome remains found on the pier. Oh no!
Hey, lady. You got some change, lady?
I'm gonna give you money.
That's very nice.
And
Thank you.
then, mostly because I want the... yes, I knew it. I wanted the humanity. And then I'm gonna eat you. It's really, really tempting to play a low humanity game by just not playing by the rules, but I kind of want to not make this as difficult as possible. Then again, if you know the game inside out, nothing is really all that difficult. This woman seriously needs a bra. Okay, now the whole reason why I took all that Intimidate in the first place was because of this guy.
I'm going to need a shower. Nothing. No, nothing. Just waiting for a friend.
Do I make you uncomfortable,
get off
buddy?
work. He's a police officer, old army buddy. He should be bringing his dog.
His attack dogs. Give me your money.
I guess I...
Give me your watch.
It's a quantum.
Also, give me some more money.
Well, here. It's people like you.
Okay, I'm not gonna beat him up, even though I'd really like to, because that would be wrong. Mostly because I don't want to be chased down by the cops. So I'm gonna go and follow the bloody trail of the bloody dude who is the bloody jerk that is here to relay missions to me from the prince. The problem is, he's a jerk, and I don't like him. So I'm gonna do something that is marginally not in my best interests by pissing him off.
What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit, my rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me. All right. Jeez, you think you were the one laying here with his guts hanging out? It was that freaking... I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat.
I don't know what you were expecting, dude.
Never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me
Gork,
up
I'll
like
also check out your stream.
I had to crawl to my car. You gotta... You
Piss
can't
him
tell
off,
anybody.
piss him off, make him so
Nobody can know I blew
happy.
it, promise me.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm being signaled for coffee, and I have declared that I indeed need coffee. Right, so I'm trying to piss him off, right? Yes, I'm trying to piss him off. Okay.
You fuck! They live on a cliff above the beach.
I
You
don't
gotta go through the
like
parking garage
you.
to get there.
I
hope they caved your lousy skull in, you bitch.
That's not nice.
Soon as this deal is settled for LaCroix, you and me, we're gonna straighten some things out. Ah, get off
My
this
dog
couch.
has a soul, you do not. I've got questions. Right. That was successful. Semi-successful. So we gotta go get the boom boom. I used to know this game backwards and I don't actually know it backwards anymore. So this playthrough might not be as smooth as it would have otherwise been. At least I remember the way to the pier because I only had to go back and forth from the pier like 100 times. But this is where the murder happened. Murder, murder, murder. Always ticks me off is that I can't go through to the pier. I think like with the unofficial patch there's a quest later on where you can go to the pier, but I can't do that right now, so I have to be sad and wonder how much blood is on the other side of that fence.
Up there.
Okay, Bun Bun.
Those men you are looking for. Never mind.
You're not the only one who hears the voices and sees the things. A steak! I wonder what I shall do with this. And then... Look, it's a wolf! I don't actually have to come up here right now, but I'm going to because there are some quest items. Well, there's one quest item. That again is one of the fan patches that put it in. And the cops are just going to be mean to me.
You're gonna have to move along now.
Don't tell me what to do. Ow. Every time I come up here, I try and open a thing and thank you! Coffee was delivered. Coffee was delivered. Nobody panic. Coffee was delivered. So then I can just bounce and bounce and bounce off the side. Because why not? Ow. Oh, listen to the radio.
Evening. Murder. No, I wasn't here when it happened.
You though. Oh, shame, buddy.
Yeah.
Do you know who the head vampire is? Huh? You mean he's around here? Where? And what game is he playing? I really need to find him. If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
Yep, absolutely. That's what happens.
But first I had another question. How about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right? Unicorn blood? I'll buy it. I'm gonna go get some money. Come back in a little while.
That's how you prove to yourself to be a real jackass in this game. Oh god, I know I have to talk to E to get a quest, I just don't want to.
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000
Your
times
nose is
now.
very
We
big,
know we
E.
can't hunt round here, all right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings. Be my guest. But you be the first. Most of the time you types just run us off. Or in the case of some of the long faces we got gathered around here, killers on sight. Dunno. Clan. See, I've heard all that before.
So the cool
And I
thing
still
about
don't know what
Bloodlines
the hell
2
anyone's
is
talking
that
about.
you start
I'd
out
like to know
as
just
one
what
of
I've
these
become.
guys, as a thin blood, whether you want to or not. And then your playstyle and the things that you pick
I just
are
come to
what
town for the
eventually
surf tournament.
dictate what
Seems
clan
like
you
years
become.
ago, but it's
At
been
least
about
that
6 months now.
seems to be the case
Every
so
night
far.
during the finals,
Unless
I
they
used to hit the
randomly
local
change it,
diner
and they've
after
got
the
plenty
beach
of
parties
time to
fizzled out
change
in
it.
the AM. She had a natural beauty.
Oh, he never stops talking.
She tried to tell me what she was. Clinically, yes. But on... That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what... Aye, most of them just recently... Well, I hope you have better... Thin blood.
Of your thinness.
Looks thick enough to me.
Alright, so let's go face some bullies. So many stairs, so little time. Alright, so I've got options here. I can sneak, but I'm not very good at that yet. Screw you, Lucinda. I can sneak, but I'm not very good at it. I can try and beat everybody up, but I'd rather have the upper hand first. So instead, I'm just going to
Okay, you can go on it. And if you really want to make
be
my
a
name,
smarmy
go ahead
little
and start
cow.
some shit.
So I've counted 4 guys that I have to kill if I want to kill everybody in here, which actually, you know what I kind of do? There's also a dog outside, which they added in with the unofficial patch, which I feel bad killing the puppy, so I'm not going to go outside. I am, however, going to steal this money, which, as it so happens, if I'd been nice to Mercurio, it would have been shown to be his money, but I'm not a nice person.
Okay, yeah, listen up, girl. Cash money up front, and that is non-negotiable in your case. That said, what can I do to make you feel like the world is your bucket of fudge ripple with walnuts?
I'm not really sure you can do anything.
My staff maintains it all. Explosives? Sure, okay. I got some stuff that'll do the trick. You sure you're good for it?
I'm gonna be so nice to this guy, and then I'm gonna start killing these guys off one by one. You know why? Because I can. So, the voices are laughing at me, and I don't think that's fair. What have I done to deserve being laughed at recently? As you can see, my melee is not that good. This might have been a mistake. Help if I wasn't stuck in a dark little corner. I haven't played this game in a while, eh? Oh, god damn it. Well, at least it actually auto-saved at the beach house, so I can start this again. I think I'm gonna try... I'm gonna do the same thing, just smarter this time.
Help you? Okay, you can go.
I need the additional XP, to be honest. And I want to sell all their stuff. So... let's see what I can manage here. Oh, I can't do what I want to do here. That guy through the window see me. Let's auto-save. Not auto-save. Maybe save. And then I'm gonna see if I beat this guy. Ah, no, he saw me. Screw it.
Damn it, I want to hurt somebody.
But let's try something else. I do actually have another trick up my sleeve, and I'm just being a bit of an idiot. Here we go. 2 of them dead. I wonder if anybody's actually noticed. Nobody's coming for me yet, so that's a bit special snowflakes that we all are. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab that money. Because it's mine! Oh god, the greats. Oh, the greats. Okay, let's just auto-save, well not auto-save, quick save, because
Okay, yeah.
he hasn't even noticed that I killed half his people.
Explosive. Sure, okay. You sure you're good?
Go through all this hassle to be nice to this guy. And then... I don't need the blood, but I also don't feel like beating people up, to be honest. Oh, he's gonna take forever to die. And the other guy is gonna wake up before he's dead. Yup. Yeah, okay.
Stop right there.
Ow. At least I'm getting some of my health back. Okay, bitch. Ugh, I've still got the tire iron equipped, and this would explain quite a lot. Some, I suppose. I don't think I'm actually going to be much better when it comes to this one. My mouse is a little bit slippy on the pad, so it's being a bit of a pain in the backside right now. Here we go! Killed all the jerksicles. And let's go back into first person view here. I'm not a big fan of third person when it comes to this game. It's like the whole thing goes cattywampus. Okay.
You have any of those items you mentioned?
I totally have those items. Alright, so let's sell this
I'll
poor
buy as
guy
much as
some
you've got.
absolutely ordinary blood.
I think I have enough for the procedure now. Thanks for the blood.
And then I'm gonna sell him totally ordinary gum because I'm a
I
dick.
guess. Here.
And then a totally ordinary
Here you
steak because why the hell
Now,
not,
where can I
right?
find- You won't have to live like this anymore.
That's right.
I'm going to kill
Go
the
and
head
kill
vampire.
LaCroix. Oh, I lost more humanity. It's looking fine. I'm not that worried. Okay, cool. All the way up the stairs again, back to the pier where the cops are probably still talking. I'm gonna have a little bit of a problem on my hands here because I have some XP. I guess I can probably buy up a little bit more melee. What gives me combat defense with some dodge? It's probably a good idea because I pissed off Mercurio, which means I sort of have to now find a way to not die when he attacks me. There are ways to do this, I just need to concentrate. So, what's my best bet here? Probably Blood Buff. Can't equip any weapons because I'm in Elysium, so that's annoying. I can only equip as soon as he attacks me. I am going to quick save because I don't feel like turning to Ash right now.
I take it? Good, good. That'll save my ass where LaCroix is concerned.
You can't have been that badly injured, dude.
I did a bit of thinking. See, I don't want to risk some
How's it?
loud-mouth smart-ass upstart going and making me look bad. So in a few minutes, I'm gonna break the news to LaCroix that kid he sent never made it out alive.
You are such a jackass, you know that? Ah! Hang on. I need a weapon. Right. That's right. Oh god, he's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Ow, ow. Could you just flip and die already? Oh god. Ah. Okay, let's do it again. Thanks. I know there are no weapons allowed, you absolute turd muffin. The corpse in the oven with peppers and fur. Oh, okay then.
You got the ass?
Yes, yes.
You know what?
Okay, okay. Flippin' immediately attack me and do half my health in damage. You absolute jerk face. Yeah, okay. I might need to get a bit more XP before I do this. Yeah, definitely need more XP. It's okay though. I'm doing good. How are you doing? And there are ways to get more XP, so I'm gonna go and try and do that. There's probably better ways that I could kill him. I'm sure they are in existence. But to be perfectly honest with you, I have recently got into the habit, well, when I say recently, I mean for a hella long time now, gotten into the habit of making it a lot easier on myself by breaking the game and playing with all the dots and all the things from the very beginning. What, this one? I love this game. This is my favorite game of all time. I'm looking forward to Bloodlines 2 coming out next year, so this is now the thing that I am doing. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff I need to do, but this is now my most important thing.
How's it going? You, looking to...
Mother shan't be too pleased.
You call me Trip. I own the shop.
There is a way to get this guy to give you a mission to go and find him some drugs. There we go.
No, not really.
Liar,
Sorry.
liar.
Thanks. You new to Santa Monica? It's not a big surprise. Yeah, it's freaking me out. All right, here's what we got today.
Need a knife. Does he have a knife available? I know, right? I'm so excited for Bloodlines 2. And then they went and did this whole, yeah, but we're postponing the release thing. Depressing. But I suppose it's an improvement on them releasing the game too soon. After all, that was pretty much the problem with the first one. that there's much of a problem. I know, I was incredibly disappointed, I'll be honest with you. Okay. I was really completely disappointed. I don't understand why they did that. It's... No. I do understand why they did it. They had a lot of difficulty, they didn't want to be rushed again, and that's fine, it's just annoying. I just want to check something quickly. Sorry guys, but my toggle isn't working so great, so I just want to quickly see what's going on here. Oh, toggle view is there. It's weird. Yeah, absolutely. I'd rather they take the time to make a perfect game. I loved this game, but it was riddled with problems. Seriously. I mean, the glitches aside, the first time I played this game, I had to go and download a patch just to be able to finish the game. It was an entire mission, which was impossible to do without it. Super annoying. Okay, so my toggle view isn't working. I'm gonna restart the game quickly, but it should not give too many problems, and the game will be back up in a sec. Let's see if this fixes it. I really, really hope this fixes it. Oh, here we go. Thank God. Okay, that was super annoying. It is my first stream, and I am really, really stressed about it. I feel like the most awkward panda on the planet right now. Thanks so much, awesome dude. It makes me feel better for you saying that. I did like, oh God, it's Nox. I did like 3 Let's Plays of all the same tutorial to try and get used to it, but I don't think I'm ever gonna really get used to this.
Oh man, wait! Say that again! Oh man, you're a vampire, aren't you?
Thanks, Miss Max!
Come
Oh
on,
no.
you are too! Oh man, don't bullshit me, girl, just come clean. I ain't gonna tell no one.
I wonder how much
I just wanna talk.
of a problem it would be if I just reached into Nox's chest and just ripped out his heart and ate it here. Thanks, awesome dude. Well, I'm starting to get to that point. I don't think I'm gonna keep the stream very long tonight because I'm like all shaky and stuff. But it's fun.
And I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you.
I think it would be cool if I could reach in and rip out his heart. I'm just saying.
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared and, well, all of us...
Nox is possibly the most irritating character in the entire game, and that includes Paddy in Downtown.
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood...
It is fun. I had a choice between this and the Let's Plays, and the problem is that Let's Plays are completely non-interactive. And I did them, like I said, I recorded myself doing the tutorial 3-4 times or something, and I just sat there talking to myself. And yes, I generally tend to wander around in the world talking to myself.
Oh man!
But
But I don't think I'm supposed to.
It's very strange listening to yourself for hours on end without anybody talking back.
It's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. Just made me feel like I was better at everything.
The nasty
I felt like
dude.
God, just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist.
The nasty dude.
Look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm on a secret mission.
Eyes?
Well,
Ooh, makes me think of eyeballs. Eyeballs.
But I better be going. Oh man, you know, important stuff to do.
Okay. Bye, Nox. That was very a random interaction. Oh, but it is helpful. Did I? I did? I did take the quest to go and get Trip some drugs, right? I think I did. So, yeah, the unofficial patch added in all these people. Look at them, being people. They're all just standing here. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with any of them. Oh,
wait your turn
woman.
and you'll be seen.
Don't tell me what to do, you're not my real mom.
What the hell? Web? You mean our network? What about it? Fine, whatever. Here's the key for the second floor. Stairs are down the hall. Tell the guard upstairs you're here to work on the network.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, hey, chicken.
Please, get a doctor.
You look so sad and in pain.
My insides. It hurts so bad.
We're getting no response. I'm sorry, miss, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
Are you sure you're in the right place? Psychiatrics are on the 3rd floor. I have no idea what you're talking about. And to be honest,
Did
I
he
don't
just
have
call
time
me
to figure it
crazy?
out. I'm the only
Jerk.
doctor here right now, and we have twice
This
as many
doctor
people
is
who are waiting for treatment.
douche nozzle.
Listen, I think you're telling me about that girl over there, and I hear you. But right now, I have a man with a bullet hole in his head, and he needs me more than she
You
does.
should replay
Just
it.
stay with her
Replay it
and
a
make
lot.
sure she doesn't go
There's
into
this
shock,
whole
and I'll be
theory
there
that
soon.
every time somebody mentions
Getting
Bloodlines,
no response.
somebody somewhere reinstalls the game.
Can someone call my grandma, please?
Oh, it's okay, bunny. Here, have some gross, icky blood. Do it. Do it. Yeah, see, the thing is, the people in this game call you crazy a lot when you're a Malkavian. So I feel like it takes incredible amounts of restraint. And you should be lauded for the fact that you are so restrained that you don't rip out hearts in the middle of the street. Bye, thank you for being here. Have fun replaying the game.
You...
And down the hall. Ooh. I know there's stuff to steal here. There they are. Now that's not what Trip's looking for, but it is pretty cool. And this is going to give us a little bit of a hacking skill up. Nice. Toy. Really? And again, sorry, new keyboard. It's very annoying. Oh, you're gonna replay it tomorrow. Okay, cool. I didn't play this game for so long, and I used to know it completely inside out. So not playing it for so long means that now I keep messing little things up that I used to know backwards. Not that it really matters. But, oh, I don't have a lockpicking of 4 yet. Yeah. My favorite thing though about this game is the places where people leave their passwords. So I'm gonna just scale through all of his emails like an absolute jerk and find out about his affair, because that's what I am, a jerk.
I told you, I will get out of here. Are you trying to blackmail me? You don't know who my wife is. She wouldn't believe you. Now get out. Wait now. What do you want? Deal.
All
But
the
I'm in
money
middle
you
of
have,
something.
dude.
I'll have to drop it off later. Now never speak to me about that again.
Yep, pretty much.
What time is it?
You can also kill Joy with those screens and those computers. And that's it. Up or down? Yeah, up. I want to go and get Tripp's drugs. Because he wants to be Trippy. Okay, where is the security guard? So they added the security guard up here. Oh no, they didn't add this guy. This guy was here from the beginning.
This area is for hospital staff only.
Do you have to crouch when you say it? I cannot be stopped by mere mortals!
You're going to have to leave.
I cannot be stopped by mere mortals!
This is a restricted area. Now leave, or I will use force.
You cannot stop a creature like me!
Or I'll shoot.
Fine. That's true, they were, but we didn't know any better. Oh. I lost some humanity again. But that's okay, he was in my way. Is there anything in here for me to take? Oh. Poo. What about in here? Keys! My keys. Mine! Okay, so this is definitely gonna need me to blood buff. I think the drugs are through here. That looks pretty much like this is where the drugs are. Yay! Drug box! Because that's how hospitals work. Okay, I don't need to go in there yet. I'm gonna have a quest from LaCroix soon where I have to go in there, but not right now. This is part of it. Nothing to take? Nothing to take. Aww. I'm so happy for coffee. But my coffee friender has gone to bed. Sad. Cemetery runoff congealing at the door. Oh, okay then. Sure, if you say so. Hey Popo. I just killed somebody in the hospital, but you know, don't mind me. Aw, thanks babe.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
Here you go.
Really? Well, let me
Here's
see
your
what you
drugs,
got.
Trip.
1, 2.
It's like, how high are you, buddy? Oh,
Above the Atlantic.
I really, really want a knife. I just want a knife. Oh, I can sell these things. More money! More money! Ooh, wait.
Thanks for
I'm gonna
coming back.
ask him if he sells weapons, cause if he does... You're a liar. A liar and a
Yeah.
thief.
All right. Come take a look
He
then.
has enough. Why is it $85? Why? Why? Okay, you know what? I have like 1,300. I don't think this should be the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I think Lucinda might be enjoying herself a little bit too much. I was about to ask you if the kitty cat was saying hi. It did kind of seem like the kitty cat was saying hi, but you know, I didn't want to be rude in case that was like some acronym that I just didn't know about how to use. Okay, so I think this moron is gonna leave the money here somewhere eventually. I can't quite Yep, they changed it. He used to leave it in your mailbox, and then in the unofficial patch they were like, no, Dr. Malcolm is going to leave it somewhere on a random sidewalk because that's safer than your mailbox. Okay, do I have XP? I do, but it's useless. Useless! Useless. Should we try? Should we try? I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna regret this so hard. Do I have blood bags? I don't have blood bags. I'm gonna try this one more time. And like I said, there's probably other ways to kill Mercurio, but this is the way I know how, and I am nothing if not a creature of habit. Saving. Have a knife this time.
You got the S? You know, while you were gone, I did a bit of thinking. I don't want to risk some
Was
loudmouth
and
smart-ass
is
upstart going
an
and making me look
absolutely
bad.
amazing
So in a few
game.
minutes,
I
I'm gonna break
played
news
the
to LaCroix that that kitty
tabletop
set never
RPG
made
as
it
well,
out
and it was
alive.
like my favorite thing of all time. I do prefer the Requiem version to the Masquerade version, but these PC games are so awesome. I've been keeping up with all the stuff for Bloodlines 2, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. Really? Let me just check back in a little bit. I think I might be checking too early. I think he leaves it behind the dumpster, right? Because previously he used to leave it in the mailbox, and now I'm not entirely sure. Oh, am I gonna do this? Ah! Screw you, Mercurio. Oh yeah, it's way easier with the knife. Should have done this the first time. Oh, but now I can't take his knife and sell it. Well, that just blows. Thanks. Thanks, Bluejoy. I'll take a look now quickly. And if it's not there, then yeah, I might ask you. I think it's behind the dumpster. But I don't know if the quest is broken or not. I know a lot of the quests are broken. And the unofficial patch has helped a lot of stuff, but yes, you absolutely can. You can kill Mercurio. He's such a jackass. And I mean, if you read the stupid freaking journal, right? Oh. Okay, I can't find the money. So, Bluejoy, where is the money? Is he though? Is he one of the sweetest companions? Well, okay, so I just might be imagining stuff, but he annoys me, and I don't know why. He just annoys me. Completely and totally annoys me. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that he just starts out as this guy who is a force of oppression, but I can't stand him. Inside the apartment building? Oh, right, where the key is. Okay, cool, I'll take a look. I think I tie all this dislike onto Mercurio because of the fact that I dislike the prince so much. I think it might just be too early for this money. I'm gonna crouch. No, I don't see it. No, no, I don't see it. Okay, so I'm going with the quest is broken and the money will pop up randomly at another moment. Randomly out of the blue. But yes, you can absolutely kill Mercurio. It is basically, so your dialogue options in the beginning when you talk to him are either to be very nice to him and bring him morphine and stuff, or your dialogue options are to tell him that he's being a pansy. And I always go for telling him he's being a pansy, most of all because I played the nice guy in this game for a really long time and then got over it. Oh, absolutely. LaCroix is the world's biggest douche. Like, honestly, he is the douchiest of douches on the planet. Yep, first time streaming. Sorry. Absolutely first time streaming. Okay, so the money's supposed to be at the pot plant and it isn't there. The patch is great and everything, but the patch screws up so much stuff. I don't know why they had to do this. What about the game? The variety of choice in the storyline. Yeah, no, it's my favorite thing about the game. The one thing that I will say though is the game is obviously, and I don't actually think I have to say it, so completely biased towards towards people with persuasion. So Nazis have a really tough time in this game. Yay, South African streamers! Whoop whoop! So, we're getting some werewolf blood. I can't remember.
Maggots love you.
Oh, yeah, okay, I have to remember the game. The code was page. We got it downstairs, didn't we? It's a new keyboard. Piss off. Oh, do I have the wrong password here? I do have the wrong password. It is now, actually. So if you play Malkavian now with the unofficial patch, they changed this entire thing so that you hear voices. The first time it did it, I was so completely freaked out. I was recording to do a Let's Play, and it was insane. Suddenly I was hearing voices. I just wanna... Okay, no, it's not in this guy's office. It's in the other guy's office. Is it in this guy's office? Thanks, honey. Ooh, hey. A few hours ago. But I used that password. Okay, I must be doing something wrong. I used that stupid password and it didn't work. Hey, filthy casual. Okay, come on. You have to work. You stupid turd muffin. One more time. Solve. Okay, seriously? Let's try with... What is my hacking at the moment? It's not that low. Seriously? It was a bit... Okay, piss off. I know what the problem was. This is the password. Hey people! For everybody that I missed, it's really nice to see everybody here. Thanks guys, the support is super cool. I know, right? It is. It is absolutely one of the best games in the world. I dare say, the best game ever. Then again, I am completely obsessed with this game. Aw, thank you. It's only coffee. Sad face. I wish it were something stronger, but it's only coffee. 4th playthrough. That's impressive. I'm generally not even patient enough for that. But like I said, I do this thing where I just break the game completely in the beginning. Malkavian's secret ending? What Malkavian's secret ending? I will be on again next week. Thank you so much for being here, Zaran. It's a bum. The type that's dark and delicious with sugar and milk. Really? Seriously? Is it like something added in the unofficial patch, or something else entirely? They are legitimately crazy. Like, so crazy that I have no words. Ooh, but in Bloodlines 2, they're moving away from the funny, crazy thing. They're going with the, you know, crazy equals oracles. Not crazy is just funny as hell. Oh yeah. Oh good grief, what's happening with the voices? Oh, the voices are freaking out because of this guy. Yeah, I'm freaking out too, voices, don't worry. Do it! Do it! Install it! Install it! Install it. We've been trying to get an RP group up and going for ages, and it's so difficult. I hope it's part of the official release, but I've never seen it before, and I thought I'd seen pretty much everything in this game, but the game keeps surprising me.
What'll it be, honey?
I'm gonna shake you down for all you've got, bitch.
You know, at least the last health inspector had the decency to make it clear when he was asking for a bribe. Here's $50. I get to live the dream for another exciting month. Yay.
This woman kills me.
What'll it be, honey?
And now that I've shaken you down for all of your money, I am going to try and find out what happened to Lily.
Question. Pale girls. Oh, like the thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
My internet is terrible as well. I really hope that the stream is going smoothly for most of you guys, because my internet is atrocious. Thank you so much for being here in spite of terrible internet. I really appreciate it.
I know I've heard that before. Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, she looked so hungry.
Okay then, bye-bye. Unofficial but bugged, seriously. Oh cool, okay, so it's actually available in the unofficial patch. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to look into it and try and actually get it, because I've never gotten a cool Malkavian secret ending before. So I'll need to check it out. What they did add in the unofficial patch was this guy actually having the phone conversation you hear later on when you go to Hollywood. Hollywood, or was it downtown LA? I think it was downtown.
Something I can... I don't see how that's any business of yours.
So
Goodbye,
many voices. Ask about the free arsenic. Okay, the voices are freaking me out. Yay! Thank you! I've got very limited time at the moment, so at the moment I'm sticking to every Tuesday night. But I'm gonna try and make it more frequent. Tonight was really about testing it to see whether or not it was feasible. Because there was just so much of a chance that it was just going to crap out completely on me. When I tried to test the stream with my husband, it just did not work. Cool. I'll see you then. I'm so happy. Yay!
My money on the line here. Look, I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know if you hear anything about either.
I swear I'm playing this game mostly on autopilot. It's like the stuff that I remember doing.
Hello there. How you been? Welcome to... Huh? Oh.
Caller, you've got the first shot at...
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the... You betcha. I used to do some bounty. Yep, damn good. His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does. Well, I don't feel right.
I'm skipping over a lot of this guy's dialogue, but holy hell, he's one of those people like Jack who just goes on and on and on.
Great.
Cool. Let's go find your dude.
The moon is melting.
Corruption of the soul is pandemic. There is no hiding your true face.
Where am I going? My brain just completely... Oh, right. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Blue Joy. I really appreciate you being here. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway.
And we picked up another book that we can read. Oh.
The McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
Dry the corpse in the oven with peppers and fur.
I'll do that, Lucinda. Thanks, voice in my head. It's not at all weird. Okay, I've already got the keys, so I suppose I don't really need to go and check that out. Right, so off to the tattoo parlor. I'm gonna keep stopping and looking at the things. I don't know why these phone lines are shaking as much as they are. It's marginally insane. There's a cable. I want to inspect the things. I know there's nothing actually here to get, but I want to inspect the things because it's creepy in here. I don't know what's going on with the walls and the weird creepy basement. I have never been in a tattoo parlor that looked like this before. Gimbals Prosthetics.
Hello? Well, I'm not sure. Well, Mr. Why, yes. I'm at the end of Main Street. Very good.
I have an appointment to go and speak to Mr. Gimbal. This is going to end well. He sounds like a nice guy, right? I think I'm gonna go through Gimbal, and then I am going to, I think, end the stream for tonight. This has been a really nice test run. So for everybody that's been here, thank you so much. I incredibly, hugely appreciate it. I've got two littlies that are not feeling 100% well tonight, so I want to make sure that I am there and available for them. But I'm going to stream again next week. But I think before we do that, let's just get through Gimbal, because this is by far the first really creepy thing that happens in this game. Like, nice pretty music, creepy as hell. So creepy. And then we can go through here. And creepy as hell! I'm not sure that was actually there in the original before the unofficial patch. And then through the door. And down the stairs. There's nothing in any of these rooms. They're just really creepy. And if you haven't cottoned on to the theme yet, Gimbal may or may not be using actual people for his stuff. Oh, he's so creepy. He's so creepy.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! Who, Gimbal?
Right. He's also attacking me with a severed arm. That is in fact what he's doing. He's attacking me with a severed arm, like a jerk. I don't know why I used all specs for that, but I did. That might have not been the best plan.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling. Ha ha ha. That's funny. Cut it with the. He did? Oh man, that's solid. What? Oh no, man. Thanks again. Don't.
Yep, that was disturbing. That was disturbing. And it only gets more disturbing from there, to be honest. It's not as if it gets any easier at any point. Less creepy. Mannequins, mannequins! I remember like the first time I did this, I just had to run out of here when I was done. Okay, so I am going to quick save right here so that we can look up at the phone lines as we say farewell for the evening. I'm going to be streaming again next Tuesday, and next Tuesday I'll be streaming from 9 until 12. This has been a thoroughly successful test, and I really appreciate all the assistance and the support. Big shout out to the South African streamers for being here to help, and you guys rock. I hope I will see you all next next Tuesday. Have a good night, guys.